Well, by now you would have seen the video that I filmed here yesterday with Kevin. That is to say, if I didn't delete all the files by accident in my haste to try and get the memory cards and batteries all ready for today. But yeah, yesterday we had a killer session. 20 fish landed, 3 lost, and just an overall amazing day. We each had a fish over 20 pounds, lots of small ones, but it was just amazing to be out and have a multi-fish day finally. It's been so long. So today I've come back out to the same spot. I want to say I'm a little bit more prepared, but I actually forgot some gear. I hung up my net, my unhooking mat, and my Ridge Monkey water bucket when I got home. Hung them up in the backyard, and then promptly forgot to grab them this morning. So luckily I always have a backup net and a backup mat in the van. So I got that covered. My fish care is covered. I had another pail in there that I can use for water. But yeah, the excitement just got to me. Barely slept last night. Just super stoked. And actually Damir is on his way. He tried calling me while I was driving here. Obviously while we're driving we can't talk on the phone, so I didn't get to speak to him. So as far as I know, he's on his way. He should be here anytime. And yeah, we're going to do the same thing we did yesterday with Kevin, where we'll keep our distance and just enjoy some fishing together. I'm really excited. I'm starting off with the same tactics. I'm not going to change anything up right now. But one thing we did notice yesterday, funny enough, as Kevin and I were packing up, we actually nailed into a couple of better quality fish. His was over 20 or 21, and then I had one about 17, 18. It was another doubleheader. We had like 4 doubleheaders yesterday. So, I think what I might do when it gets to be around that time, that midday, 1 o'clock kind of time, I might change tactics from the method feeder and the pack bait mix, and I might go with more of a distance setup, fish a little bit further, just casting a single hook bait to showing fish, because they were really showing at that point. See if maybe I can pick off a bigger fish out of the group. But for now, line's in. It's been in for 4 or 5 minutes. I'm going to have my coffee. I'm going to wait for Damir. And hopefully once he gets here, we get set up. We'll start smacking into fish. Conditions are different. It's windier today, and it's going to get windier. But it's also going to get to be like 20-something degrees. finally got a fish. Damir's all set up. You know, a much slower start than yesterday. Oh, hook came out in the net. This is a pig. Not that long, like the long ones we had yesterday, but it's really fat. Bonkers. Why? What is going on here? There you go. What a pig. Absolute chunker. This is how I wanted to kick things off. I wanted to kick things off with a bite, but to actually get a 20 plus right off the bat. That's exciting. Okay, I'm gonna get him back. I'm gonna get my line back out, and yeah, hopefully there's more to come. Oh my god, so thick, just solid across the back.
Hard to tell if it's raised or not.
That's fish.
Yeah. The only thing is a cat.
It's a weird bite, eh? It's a single. There's no pack bait on it. It's not a catfish.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Oh my god.
There's no catfish here. There might be dogfish.
Yeah, there was a finicky bite.
Did I put my phone in my chair?
Yeah.
Not biting like the small ones are. the first one didn't feel that strong. Big fish Sunday. Got all the little ones out of the way yesterday.
And when the sun is out, it's beautiful.
Warm, eh? Oh yeah, really warm. He's gone under you. That's hooked in the top lip, like way back in the top. What the hell's going on here today? Well, it's slow going today. This is fish number 2. We had a drop back run a little while ago. By the time I got to the rod, there was nothing there. But still solid, healthy looking fish. Again, thick wrist in the tail. They all look real quality, just like yesterday. So even though it's slow going, it's nice catching up with Damir. You know, we're spread out quite well. Hopefully the fish will spread out a bit more. We can both get into a few more. But yeah, still working. It's getting nice out. You know, I touched on the weather earlier, but like the wind has really dropped. The sun's really come out. It's getting incredibly warm. So it's probably the weather change that's causing the change in the behavior. But the tactics are still working. So no complaints, still happy. literally never had a catfish here, and there's a catfish. Let go of my pop-up. Ow! No, I got the hook out, but he won't let go of my pop-up. He's trying to chew it apart. Oh, he mangled it. Trophy. It's not even a channel catfish, it's just like a little mud catfish, a creek. Missed it. It's not there. I just put that cast out. I was on that. I missed it. super tiny carp. I'm gonna tie a fresh rig because I think I've had now in the last 2 days like 16 fish on this rig, so I need a new one. This guy didn't give me any time. That's fun. Well, it is 20 after 11 and nothing's happening. Very stark difference from yesterday. Still having a great time, still beautiful out, but definitely the conditions are way different. I've had the three carp and the catfish. Damir's still waiting on his first bite. Things have pretty much slowed down for us ever since a boat came out. Some other carp anglers that are set up out there. They were fishing at pretty much just outside the distance that we were casting, and it looked like they had a few fish. However, now I just went to do a recast, thought that they were coming in, and they actually anchored over the spot that I had been fishing all morning, at about 90 to 100 yards. So now I'm casting right of where I was. You know, that might work. Don't know. It's hard to say with no fish rising for us to figure out where they're going. You know, if they were showing, obviously we'd cast to them, but yeah, I didn't expect them to drop anchor right where I was fishing. Like, if I really punched it, I could actually put my bait in their boat from here. You know, everybody's trying to get out and enjoy it. I get it. I just thought that was a little bit odd. Nice enough guys. I spoke to them on their way out. Also fellow YouTubers as well. One of which I actually met back when I was a teenager, so it was nice to say hi and kind of reconnect after all these years. Yeah, about 25 years or so since I spoke to him last. So yeah, it was nice, but yeah, a little bit surprised they kind of anchored on my spot. So, oh well. Right now it's just, the main thing is to have a line in the water until we start seeing fish showing again, until we start seeing some rises or any kind of activity. You know, there's no real spot for us to be on. Haven't had a bite in a while, so you know, maybe where I was fishing and where they've set up now, maybe nothing's going on there. But we'll see. I've done a recast. Damir's probably going to recast soon. I retied my rig. I put a fresh rig on with instead of using a yellow pop-up, I switched to white. See if that makes a difference. Yeah, that's about the update. Not really a whole lot happening. Not as exciting as yesterday, but still just as relaxing and peaceful. I guess all we can do at this point is wait. Out of nowhere, just melt off. My line? Is he over me or under me? Don't move. buddy.
The water was.
That's wet.
Of the year, Johnny boy.
jet skiers come through, so that kind of interrupted things. I had to keep moving my line in and recasting. But yeah, after 4 hours of no fish signs at all, no bites, no nothing, then Damir got that chunker. And then it was about an hour after that, he just got his second fish. But the wind has started to change direction. It's gotten a lot gustier. We're getting some pretty big waves crashing in. The areas where we had gear sitting is now underwater. The beach is completely changing its contour right now with the way the wind is. But we're pretty confident that the fish are starting to move back in, and they're all of a decent stamp. So I think what I'm going to do right now, if you want to see the rigs that we used, you can look at the video that we did here, that we filmed here yesterday, that would have been up either last week or the week before, whatever the most recent video for this spot is. I can't say for sure because I haven't edited either one of them yet. But yeah, we just stuck with the same tactics. I thought I might change it up today, but I didn't. I pretty much just stuck to my guns and did what I did yesterday. So overall, a much slower day, but a very positive day. Again, great energy, great day to be out. We caught fish. I have everything to be appreciative about. It was great to spend some time with Damir. Even though we had to do the distancing, we still were able to have a bit of a social. So, we could still enjoy each other's company. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wrap up this video. I'm going to put the camera gear away. And, if we get something spectacular in the next little while, I don't even know how long we're staying. But if we get like a monster,